Hello, welcome to my channel, Auntie D. Guys, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now I want to talk a little about how can we become successful. Have you ever given that a thought? Maybe you're successful already. Maybe you can help somebody to become successful. Or maybe you just like some additional ideas or views. And as you know, we share more when we share, we learn more from each other, right? So I want to talk a little on how I believe success can come about. Now, it is said that in regards to reaching or attaining a successful level, it must first begins with an attitude, and not just an ordinary attitude, an attitude that will lead you from one step where you're at to another, right? And therefore, that attitude that you're going to develop cannot be negative, it has to be positive. Even if you're a positive person, you have to maintain that positivity because it is equally important as the ability. So imagine ability, you're able to do something and you're not even aware, and you have an attitude that can help to enhance the ability and you're not aware, come on. Now that you're aware, you're going to put both of them together, and that's what is going to give you the success that you need. So, if you look at being successful as going on a journey, you're going on a journey. It may be the physical, maybe mental, but you're going on a journey. So, for example, guys, you need to become, say, a doctor. And first, you have to have the attitude, right? And if you have the attitude, you're going to put yourself in line to become qualified. And you know the steps. You have to go to study, right? And then now you're going to develop the ability while you're studying, the ability to learn how to master the craft. Right? So therefore, whatever your area of interest is, you must develop the positive attitude. Attitude, guys. Attitude, very important. When we have positive attitudes, we are able to develop ourselves more and other persons. Therefore, we are going to become more motivated. And the more motivated you are, wow, there's no stopping. There's no stopping. Motivation can take us very far. And when we become motivated, guess what? Others are going to be looking on and they're going to say, wow, I think I'd like to be a part of that team. And they're going to develop a positive attitude now because they've been looking at you as their role model. Sometimes we don't even know. We don't even know. But the positiveness now is going to come out, and the attitude and the ability going to come together. And what you're going to have, you're going to become so successful that you're going to say, wow, I'm glad I started my journey. It all is a journey. You cannot sit in the same position and expect to achieve the success that you want. Whether you need to go and study or you need to become a self employed person, you have to look at what you need to get done before you put up your hands in there and say, oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, no, we don't want that at all. Because as I say, it's a journey. And that journey begins with the first step. So physically, yes. And mentally, yes. Spiritually, yes. It begins with the first step, the first thought that you're going to have. You're going to move yourself. When you move yourself now, you're going to pull all the energies that you can pull and become strengthened. So you're going to look for the companies now that are going to be, when I say companies, companions that are going to be relatable to your work of interest or your study of interest. You're not going to go to the opposite because they're going to become demotivated, and they, not understanding what you're up and about, may just get you discouraged. And sometimes, midway our journey, some persons always come and get us distracted and we just give up. But I would encourage everybody, keep on your journey. Keep on your journey. Because if you keep on your journey, you're going to reach your destination. And when you reach your destination, you're going to look back on yourself and say, whoa, I didn't know I could have, but I believe I could have when I started. So remember, the first thing to do is to develop the positive attitude. We can just have people tend to have just any attitude, but when you want to go towards achieving, you have to be positive. Be very positive. Go towards achieving, you have to motivate yourself. When you motivate yourself, others are going to come along on board and help to motivate you, help you to go along, right? So motivation is important. We can be motivated by way of our families, our friends, the wider society, the church group, just about anybody. But never let anybody motivate you to do anything that is negative. And even if when you are motivated, you be the one to make that decision. Never let anybody steal your joy. You have to be the one to decide. Because if everybody comes and give you stories, you're going to have too many stories. You're going to become confused. You will know which one to choose. And you may just choose the wrong one. Or you may just say, oh, I can't bother. Because the negative outweighs the positive. So you're going to quit. So therefore, what I would encourage you to do, stay on the positive line. Remember, attitude and ability. Stay on the positive line and start the journey. With both attitude and ability, the journey may not start easy. In midway, it may not be easy, but at the end, it's going to be sweet. Because at the end, will be your destination. How about that? Your destination is very important because when you look back at where you're coming from, it's going to make you feel even more encouraged, more motivated to push. And guys, sometimes we just need a little push, a little motivation to help us to start the journey because the journey is there before us. Many persons start, they never reach anywhere. Many persons reach in the midway, they give up. Many persons reach to where the breakthrough is for them, they give up. Many persons continue until they make it to their destination. So let me encourage anybody who wants to start whatever it is that they are interested in, let it be something positive. And let's develop that attitude and along with the ability. Because when you do that, you're going to start your journey. And if you keep the attitude and the ability while you're on your journey, you're going to make it to your destination. And the destination is where all the joys are going to be coming out and all the achievements that you have actually made. Remember, attitude and ability and the journey will take you to your destination. And where better place to be than to be at your destination? Therefore, never quit. Never encourage the word quit. Never encourage yourself or anybody to quit unless it's a negative behavior, negative attitude, and we're not going on the negative side now. We're going to maintain the positive attitude, the ability. Because, guys, sometimes, we have some abilities in us that we don't even know until somebody points it out. Then we draw on it. When we draw on it, it takes us to our destination. So think about it. Without the attitude and the ability and the journey, destination may not be possible. It may not be what you'd want to achieve. You may end up not being happy. So let's think about it. Having the attitude with the ability, start the journey, and then you'll reach the destination. Guys, I hope I'm able to motivate someone with my little video. And I hope that you learn from this and develop some positiveness. And today we'll be coming with more and more positive attitudes, ability, journeying, and destination. So keep this in mind, and we will meet again. Enjoy the live, enjoy the video, enjoy the video, share the video, like the video, comment on the video. And if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting on? Come on, subscribe to the channel. And until and remember to put your notifications on all so that when Auntie D goes live or puts out a video, you'll be the ones to get it first. So see you in my next video. Bye.